As the gentle spring breeze of May arrives, Holland, Michigan once again welcomes its grand annual celebration, the Tulip Time Festival. Holland is located on Lake Michigan's east shore, 2.5 hours from Chicago. Over 4 million tulips burst into bloom across the town, competing in beauty and color. Among them, the Windmill Island Gardens stands as the most vibrant and captivating centerpiece. Named after a classic Dutch windmill, this garden feels like a hidden Dutch village tucked away in Michigan. On a sunny day following spring rains, driven by our affection for Dutch culture, we once again stepped into this fairy tale island of dreams. Entering the garden feels like walking through the narrow streets of the Netherlands. Underfoot are winding gravel paths. Before you stretch vast tulip fields in full bloom. Quaint Dutch-style cottages are scattered throughout, and in the distance, the windmill turns slowly, like the gentle passage of time. Wandering through the tulip fields, we were enchanted by the rich palette of colors, from snow-white elegance to soft blush pinks, fiery reds, golden yellows, and deep royal purples. These blossoms sway lightly in the breeze like dancing notes in a waltz of spring.
The Dutch Street District. Upon entering the garden, one is greeted by a row of uniquely designed, colorful facades. Visitors fondly call this area the Dutch Street District or Little Amsterdam. Inspired by the canal houses of Amsterdam and Harlingen, every window, door, and brick seems to whisper tales from a faraway land, instantly transporting you to a dreamy version of the Netherlands. Little Netherlands House. Through a glass window, a vividly detailed miniature landscape appears, pulling you into the daily life of a Dutch town. Post House. A charming replica of a 17th-century Dutch post office, featuring vintage mailboxes, stamp displays, and the evolution of postal communication, offering a nostalgic glimpse into Dutch daily life. Dutch Carousel. Built in 1908, this carousel was originally part of a traveling fair in Groningen, Netherlands. In 1971, it was brought to Windmill Island, becoming one of the garden's most iconic and nostalgic landmarks. Hand-carved and painted by Dutch craftsmen, the carousel features 24 wooden horses, along with 2 zebras, 2 playful pigs, and 2 ornate chariots, each full of charm and fairy tale wonder. Above the carousel is a painted dome with 16 ceiling panels depicting angels, birds, and gentle animals. The base showcases scenic images of Dutch fishing harbors, dikes, villages, and tulip fields, a quiet, rotating scroll of Dutch life. With cheerful music, the carousel spins children into a world of whimsy, adding playful energy to the garden. Windmill Island Garden. Crossing a small bridge over the canal brings you to Windmill Island, home of Des Juan, the windmill. The garden was originally a peninsula by the Makatawa River. To recreate the feel of Dutch canal towns, a canal was excavated to create an island. A sluice gate was installed to control water flow between the canal and river, serving as a flood control system. Des Juan Windmill. Des Juan means the swan in Dutch. Built in 1761, it's the only working authentic Dutch windmill in the U.S. and is regarded as the crown jewel of the gardens. Standing quietly by the canal, it evokes the pastoral landscapes of the Netherlands. Des Juan has crossed centuries and oceans. Originally in Cromenia, it was moved to Winkel in 1884. During World War II, it served as a lookout and hideout for the Dutch resistance. Bullet holes on its blades bear silent witness to that turbulent era. The Dutch government prohibits the export of traditional windmills, but due to severe war damage, special permission was granted in 1964. Des One was dismantled, shipped to the U.S., and after 6 months of restoration, it began a new chapter in Holland, Michigan in 1965. Inside the windmill. Climb to the mid-level balcony of the windmill and you'll enjoy a panoramic view of the entire garden. Even a decaying log becomes art. In this land of Dutch spirit, even weathered wood finds new life in the hands of craftsmen, becoming part of the garden's unique artistic charm. A unique tulip, lambetta. A captivating variety of tulip, adding an exotic flair to the garden. Amstel drawbridge. This classic Dutch-style drawbridge spans the garden's canal, connecting the visitor center with Windmill Island. Inspired by the iconic double-leaf drawbridges on the Amstel River, it's a miniature replica and a picture-perfect element of Dutch charm. Its clean white silhouette lends a quiet romance to the entire landscape. 4 columns street organ. This vintage street organ is believed to have been made in the early 20th century in Breda, Netherlands. Decorated with wooden puppets, drummers, violinists, and singers, the organ plays symphonic tunes using perforated music rolls, along with pipes, percussion, and bells. It brings the sounds and street art traditions of old Europe to life, enriching the cultural experience of the park.